Hello everyone, I am back with another journal. I know it has been a while. Oh my goodness, I have been so super busy, and it's going to be really busy this summer, but I'm going to have a lot more videos because I am now doing design team projects again. I took a break there for a long time off of all my design team. It was just a lot. I was on a lot of design teams and I was not well at the time. I was having severe migraines daily, as you guys know. And so when I took a break from everything, I dropped all my design teams. But I have picked up 2 design teams, and so I'll be doing a lot more videos now. So I am on Lydia's, who is Raindroplila, and I have been calling her Raindroplila, so I'm sorry about that, but it is Raindroplila. And this was supposed to be a guest design team project, but it is now just a design team project. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. The other design team I will be mentioning later. But yeah, so this is for Lydia. And I'm really excited about this because I do use a lot of her kits. Lila, which was my last journal that I did, which was the purple journal, I named after Lydia's kit. And I just absolutely love that journal. And funny story about that journal. My husband actually bought the journal from me. He went to my Etsy, took a picture of it, sent it to me in a text the other day and said, I want this. And I was like, why do you want this? And he said, well, I just want it. And he won't tell me what it's for, but he bought it. So I took it off of Etsy and he purchased the journal. And he knows how much I love that journal. So I don't know. But yeah, he has the journal. So yeah, it is a beautiful journal. I put my heart and soul in that journal. It took a very long time, as it did this one. This one is, you know, more plain on the cover, but I absolutely love the way it turned out. I think it's just so beautiful. It just screams summer to me. It's just like picnic. I don't even know. To me, I just look at it and think of picnic, but it's just so serene and calming, and I just love it. It is a big journal. It, as you can see, for me, this is a good size journal, and I've been doing these size journals lately. This is a 2.5 inch spine, and I know I'm really close. It's hard to get further back for you guys to see the details, and I'm going to let you know that there is going to be Katie and Brandon's getting ready to come in with Richard in there, so I hope you guys don't hear them, but you might hear them in the background. But it is 2.5 inch spine, and it is a hardcover, but I covered it with fabric. I did sew it all the way around. I love this fabric, and great backstory. This is my journal, okay? So this fabric, which is pieced on in a couple pieces, so the fabric actually wraps around. I didn't have a whole piece, and it wraps around somewhere in here. It's actually covered, but then it comes right here because it was just pieces. But this is from my shirt when I was in grade school. So a lot of you guys know that I had fabric from my clothes when I was little because my grandmother had kept them for me. And that's how I did my washi release. When I did my washi, it was my clothing from when I was little. Well, this piece, there was 2 pieces, and it was big enough for me to barely get it on the cover. So this is from a shirt that was mine from when I was a little girl. So that made this cover so much more special. And so when I got done, Richard was like, I want to buy that one too. And I'm like, you're not buying this journal. He's like, well, you know, there's a price. And I was like, there's no price. You cannot have my journal. But I purchased this doily online. I don't even remember what shop now. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm terrible about that. But I purchased the doily online, and I love how it wrapped around perfectly. And it just, after that, I didn't really want to do much to it. I cut the fabric, and I wanted to fray it. So it wasn't fraying enough, and it still really didn't. But I just take my scissors and go around it to make it fray. And really what I should have done was rip the fabric. What I usually do is rip the fabric and put it on. but this wasn't big enough. I didn't have enough fabric to, you know, to get a hold of it to rip. So I just took my scissors and tried to fray it from there. But anyway, I made this little charm here, and I took an old photo, like film slide, I think that's what they're called. And I have a bunch of these that was given to me by Robin. And I made these, and I used some vintage embroidery. And I left the back open because I absolutely love the back, and it's mine, so it doesn't matter. And I liked feeling it, so I left the back open. And I put two vintage, well, no, there was two vintage buttons. I took one off and put this flower there. And then I put Strawberry Love, because that's the name of the journal. And this is from Lydia's kit. Everything in here that I know of is from Lydia's kit. If it's not, then I'll tell you. But I'm not going to keep saying this is from the kit, because everything's from the kit. Someone had sent me these letters, and they were enough to make my first and last name. So I just made a charm with my name on there and dangled it from there. And then I have, I don't even know where it's at. I think I put it in the journal. Yep, it's in the journal. I received that the other day because I purchased something, but it's just got the eyelet closure, and I wanted a great big bushy bow, so I just used some fabric that I tore to make the bow closure. And as you can see, it's chunky. I don't have the alligator mouth because I don't like the alligator mouth, so I stopped from there. But let's go in here. And so the inside, the spine, I have the same fabric. I had enough that I could do the spine, which I was really happy about that. And as you can see, it matches her kit, the print on the paper, like perfectly. So it was just a match made in heaven. And I just, like I said, I sewed around it, which was, I love that look, and I think it's nicer. And I covered the inside with her paper. And like I said, there's 3 signatures. Now the signatures are put in with elastic, so it's like the traveler's notebook style. And this is my favorite way to do this. And the reason I did it with this one is because I'm still gathering ephemera for myself for a strawberry journal. This way I can take stuff out if I don't want it. If I get stuff that I do want, put it in. So that was the purpose of this. So I ordered something, and it came in because I'm looking for strawberry shortcake ephemera to add. And so I purchased these vintage, the original strawberry shortcake, which is what I'm looking for, is the original 80s strawberry shortcake. And I purchased these. And then I had this one with it. But I'm looking for the original strawberry shortcake. So when I can find actual ephemera, that will go in there. Try not to tear that up. So then when it gets to, you know, where it's too full, then some of the other stuff might come out. But I used so much of the kit. I tried to use most of it, but man, her kits are enormous. I mean, she makes such big kits. And I just used some of the tickets there. And on top of the sari silk, I ordered so many different sari silks and trims for this kit. I put a lot of work into it. I worked on this for like almost 3 weeks, and it really took a lot of time to fill everything up. And this trim here, and there's where I put that little charm that I received from the paper tabby, is where I got those, I just showed you the little, what can I think? You guys know what I'm talking about. You know, it's my favorite line. The napkins. And she sent me this cute little, charm. I can't think. And the reason, because I was trying to get one of the strawberry shortcake ephemera packs, and they were all gone, and I was so bummed out. But she sent me this little charm, which I thought was super sweet of her. But she is the Paper Tabby on Instagram, and she's also on Etsy, so go check her out. But if there's ever any strawberry shortcake stuff, leave it for me, because I've got to catch some. You cannot find that stuff anywhere, guys. It is crazy. I gotta get a drink. Hold on. I know this video is going to be long. It's already at 10 minutes. I did a lot of sewing, I think, in this one, if I remember right. This is just some lace, you know, like crocheted lace, and I just sewed it to the top of that. I used a lot of the pockets. I mean, I used a lot of the journaling cards to make pockets. I'm a little out of it today. These big cards here, and a lot of the words, I used a lot of her words, and just distressed them and put them on there. And then here's some more with some crocheted lace. Here's some more of that fabric. I had some, you know, bits and pieces, so I just did some toppers and just like some little clusters there. And then this was really neat. I liked how I did this. I added this vintage recipe card, but I didn't want to lose any of it, so I just wrapped it around here, if you can see. And this is sewed on. You can see the stitching. And so you have this little tuck spot here. So I took one of my guest checks and sewed some of that fabric, and then I put a sweet treat. That's some more of her words. You'll see them everywhere. And I put that there, which I thought was really cute. One of her journaling cards. I don't even know what I'm using the journal for, like its purpose. I have no idea. It won't be used for a while. And this has a large tuck. And I quit putting stuff in things because I really didn't know what to put in there. And, you know, I'm going to have my own ephemera in here. And I used this gorgeous little bag with strawberries, and it actually says Strawberry Love. When I dug these bags out, because I knew I had them, and it said Strawberry Love, I could not believe it. I was like, that's the name of the journal. How cool is that? I took a lot of her paper to make my own tags. So I have, you know, these large tags, and I just put her paper on it and distressed around it. And then I have my own tags, because I like the larger tags a lot better. And so here is some of her, just a lot of these Polaroids, which I love working with. And if you see the Polaroid, I just stressed them and kind of, you know, made them look really, really old around the edges. This one says Strawberry Field, and it's got some of the Sorry Silk. And then I just added some vintage ledger, like paper. And, oh, that's how that one goes right there. And then just more clusters with different things in the back. So that way that sticks out there. The Sorry Silk, I don't think I have it here. What did I do with it? Moved it already? I got my Sorry Silk from Tuscan Road. That's where I get my Sorry Silk like this. I get Sorry Silk at 2 different shops, but I mean, I love it. And then I just open it up like this, however thick you want it. But I mean, it's beautiful Sorry Silk. This was the red. I ordered red and green, so I had both for this kit. And then this is some vintage music paper here. And I just made a small tuck there. Used one of her little tags, which I love that tag. And on this side, I had these little, these are supposed to be little doilies that I'd ordered. They were supposed to be like, to look like little doilies. And so I went ahead and put them on the page for writing. This was one of my favorites. I decorated just a bunch of the Polaroids up and had them ready. But it is very, very dimensional, as you can see, with all the little flowers over top of lace. And then I just put Sunny Days on there. I don't know if you can see how, well, you probably can't, but it's very, very dimensional. And then there's lace here with, I just put one of my labels there. So that one actually came out of my stash there. And this is the center. I took some more of her paper just to make pockets. And I know there's a lot going on there. And I sewed like just some trim there just to make more edging. I love the edging and the clusters. I know this is really, really busy, but I love the trim that I put here. I love this trim. I use it all over the place. Here is another tag that I made. And more lace sewn on that one. I like stuff just popping out everywhere. This one is actually not hers. This is from Johanna Cloth, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it has to be. But I liked, it was sitting on my desk and it just looked perfect there. And this is a tag, and it just goes perfect. And, you know, since it's my journal, I didn't care if it was a journal I was selling. I don't like to mix artists when I'm selling a journal. I don't know why. I don't know why. Other people do it, and I know it's completely fine, but I just don't. I need to get over that. And these are beautiful. I just love the pictures, the images and stuff that are in here. I mean, the kits are gorgeous. Here's another one of those. And I had to add it. I didn't want to leave any out, so I had all 3 of those. And then here's the other side of that music paper. And she had this little piece of ephemera that looks like a little postcard, which I loved. And so I added this tag with some more of that. Let me show you this. I ordered this from, I think this, oh, I can't say, because I'll be wrong. But I think this come from Joyce, and I'm not sure if it come from her or not, but she's Rejoice Studios. Look at this. Is that not gorgeous? And it's real thick. I mean, this is real thick, you know. So, of course, it's more expensive than just, you know, the cheaper stuff because it's not cheap. This is really good stuff here. I don't even know what you'd call it. I can't think of what you would call this, actually. It's just a trim is what I call it. And I ordered, it had to be from her. It was Rejoice Studios. Here, let me show you. Because I don't have it. Nope, there's a card. Hold on. I buy so much from her. I mean, here she is. Rejoice Studio AZ. I always forget about the AZ. I just call her Rejoice Studios. So she is amazing, guys. If you would see the orders I placed from her. I just placed 3 orders within a week and a half. So, yeah, she's amazing. I just got this for my sunflower journal and a ton of other stuff. And I'm waiting on my fabric to come in from her. But, yeah, check her out. Let me put that back up there. So, what is it? So, I ordered 2 vintage strawberry playing cards. And, of course, I just put some coffee dye paper on the back and just went ahead and sewed around it because I wanted them as journaling cards. So, that's there. And then this one is one of my favorites. This image is not hers. And I don't know who it is. It's a bunch of women that I bought. You know, just different beautiful women. And I don't know whose it is. I'm so sorry. This one here. I love how this one turned out. Let me hold it up. And I gotta have another drink. So you can see this right here. It's, sorry about that, guys. I'm so thirsty today. But see how I just kind of distressed around it. And like took little chunks out and stuff. And then I put this lace on the bottom, picking strawberries, and then just added all this. Isn't that just so pretty? I love how the Polaroids turned out because I sat down one day and just did Polaroids and some ephemera. And that's why it took so long to do the journal, because I really put a lot of time in the ephemera. And there's another one. And they were all different. You know, they were not the same. Let's see. Because in this pocket here, I put a smaller pocket here with another piece of ephemera. There is 2 little tags. Now this tag was a larger tag and I cut it down. So, and here's another image there. And then on this side, I've got one of her large envelopes. It just flips up and you can put anything you want in there. It flips over, not up. Now with that envelope, as you see, I put it on the page like this, okay? But I only glued here. So I left this open and I glued it down here. So now you have a tuck spot here, okay? And then with this tag, I put a background page and then a journaling card that I cut down a little bit smaller. And then I added some Sorry Silk, the green one. You've not seen the green yet, I don't think. And then that is that. Then these I ordered from the paper something on Etsy. And I used one of her little, I don't know what you call these little, they're called something, these little things that she makes. They're usually labels because they're blank, but this one already has something. And then I put it behind the green sari silk, and it's just a glass seam bag. Look how tiny that is. I love it. So I just put that right there. And then we're going to the second signature. I gotta hurry up, guys. This is crazy. I don't know how long my phone will go without stopping. And so here's the next one. I didn't put anything up here because I just wanted to leave it blank, but that one's just distressed all the way around. And this tag that I made with background paper, you know, one of my labels. Let's see. This paper here is actually one of my digitals that I've not released. I think this is mine, yes. And here is pocket that I made, and I just added 2 of her little labels with sari silk and 2 little bows, and then just run some trim there. I hope that this doesn't cut off on me. And then another tag. It's going to cut off eventually. I'm going to just start a second video. And then another Polaroid. I love this image, and I think the Polaroids are perfect for pockets, so that's how I like to use them. And then I love this page. I like this pocket. I love the way this turned out with the doilies. I think it's so pretty. And so then we have matching in each side. We've got the journaling card and a small tag with this trim, and then a large tag with some of her background paper and some of that seam binding. And I can't tell you where I got the seam binding because I'm still trying to find the shop where I bought the seam binding so I can purchase some more. I bought it back at Thanksgiving because they were having this huge sale. And of course, you know, to look on Etsy at your purchases, you have to go through all your purchases. Do you know how many purchases I've made since then? Okay, look at this. Is this not gorgeous? I found this. I went through all of my recipe cards to see what I had, and I found one with strawberries, so that worked out. And then another journaling card tag. And then another one, and this was strawberry cream pie, and it's a large one. So I folded the other side over to here, as you can see. And I'll show you what I did there. And then this one, I love this one. I think this one's so pretty. It says Strawberry Days on it. So I folded this one over and I left it open like a flap. And there's a small pocket right here. And I've got that other playing card. And then I just made this cute little like tag cluster with a piece of her paper with a small tag and then this vellum tag. And then I made this cluster here. It says Vintage Love. You can see that or not on it. But this opens up so you can put whatever you want here. And I didn't want to put anything there because I wanted to wait to see what I wanted to put there. And then there's a pocket here. And I have a tag here because I love that tag. I didn't want to leave it out. And then this Polaroid, and it has lace on it. This label, which this was mine too. And then, out of my stash, I mean. And then I put these little flowers there, which I think that is so adorable. So I love how that whole thing came together right there. I just think that was really pretty. Over here I put a glassine bag. This glassine bag comes from Denise at A Tattered Dream in her shop. And then this is one of the printables from Lydia. And I love, love, love this this envelope. I've never seen an envelope like this out of all the digitals I've got. So Lydia, you need to make more of these envelopes in your kits because this is an amazing envelope and I want it. I'm half tempted to use it as a template for my own personal journals. So yeah, love it. Okay, and this is the last one. This is one of my favorites right here. I love how this one turned out. This is just a plain tag because of this. I decorated the whole glassine bag. So it's got all this on the outside. You've got, you know, the ruffles, the fabric ruffles, and then I put the journaling card, the butterfly, and then all this down here. So there was no reason to put anything on the tag itself because it's all completely decorated. So you can journal on the front and the back of that tag. Here is just a regular Polaroid. I just left it plain. I'd already done so much, and I love this one. This is just so pretty with the strawberries and the roses. I love that one. And I love this paper. This is vintage, and I'd ordered a bunch of this from another shop, but this was actually given to me in Happy Meal, so I cherish this. Here's the journaling card, and here's another tag, which I just love the blues and the reds. I think those are really pretty. Just sporadically put in here. Oh, I guess I could show you guys the pages. I'm just trying to hurry because I'm already at like 26 minutes. I'm afraid it's going to shut off at 30. This one says For the Love of Strawberries. I just got it behind some lace. And my nails are so long I can't get a hold of anything now. This one, I love this one too. As you can tell, I love my journal. I think it turned out really pretty. This one's got cherries, but it's just perfect. It's perfect for this journal. This one here, it says Fresh and Sweet. So pretty. And then another envelope in this signature. You just open it that way with a tuck spot. Now this tag here is from Yvonne, and it's one of her old digitals. I don't even think she has it in her new shop. She needs to put them in there, but I've had that for a long, long time. And then this tag, which I love. And this just come from another digital, and I just put it in there because I wanted something here. I put that there. So yeah, that's actually from another shop, and this was actually from Rejoice. Is this from Rejoice Studios from a while back? I purchased something, and so I just put it over there. Here is one of her envelopes, and then another tag. And I wanted to use this fabric. It was given to me in like where you purchase stuff and they give you free stuff, and I love the fabric, so I wanted it in this journal. And then here's just one of the smaller, teeny tiny envelopes. I don't use these very often. I don't really know what to do with them in my journal. And I just put a little tag in there, which I don't think that tag is the one that's supposed to go in there. I decorated a tag up. And then I put a large one here, just a plain tag so I could decorate it then. And another one of the beautiful roses. I love them. Turn it right here. It should be this way. And then the back. And that is it. I mean, this was a lot of work. It was so much fun. This was not like the normal ones. I didn't put any lace or trim or anything on the edges of this one. And when I got done, I realized it, and I was like, I am so not going back to do that because I think this was just perfect the way it is. And I'd already put so much time into it. By then, I was just like, done. I'm done. I'm done. But I like it. I like the way it is. It's not ruffly and all that. This would be even a great cookbook, a recipe book. I mean, just anything. So I don't know what I'm using her for. I just know she's mine, and she's getting put up for a while. And if I find any strawberry shortcake stuff, they're going, you know, it's going in here. So that's what I'm gonna be putting it in. So I hope you guys enjoyed this flip through. I will be having another one probably in a couple weeks. So I hope you guys are all doing well, and I really, really appreciate you guys watching. I've missed you guys. So you guys stay tuned for the next one, and I will see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.